Okay, I found the culprit, guys. I found the culprit, and this one is data for development. It's supposed to be uh, environment, not development. Yeah. And why is because when you go here, purchasing under the properties and then like settings, you see here this variables, PPS, that is one, PPS, right? Then followed by this environment variables, then this one, environment. So currently I'm in development value. Okay, so let's try again. Just that want to make sure it's recording very well. As you can see, I moved the camera for a better view. Do it again. Let's move it down here. It's a little more. Okay, I think that's right now. Kailangan naman siguro na taas na natin. We're running out of time. So do it. Manager console, then try to run again the finger cross. It should create database now. Get succeeded, or it seems it works. Let's go to the database. As you remember, this is our database partition. So, ito siya. Ito lang muna saglit. Ito server, then connect. So, then refresh. All right. Expand to the tables, sales, and the sold items. Right. Then the migration tables. And then once you expand even more, you see the table for case date and customer name. Yeah. And then okay, working. So what I'm going to do now is continue with the application layer. Okay, right here. I'm going to create yeah, and here I'm going to use the dependency injection. Okay, so we're going to do that. Is going to do this. We're going to use the interfaces instead of the class itself. We're just exposing the class instead of the we're just exposing the interface instead of the class. Okay. Seems I got warning. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think I can continue. Continue. You can see clearly this interfaces. Right. Can use this one. Get it in here. Just control then dot then create and assign. This is the default variable is using this. So we're gonna do is just to update. to have a underscore instead. Okay, then we're going to create a function asynchronous. So then that's a request. The one that we created in detail, then the model. So, we're gonna leave the validation for now, but see here it's same, so we cannot directly specify that. So we need automapper to address that. What I'm going to do is a mapper here, mapper, then control that with this one, create an assign properties, or not that one. It's one, just update the variable, and then for sale, so you need to sale request, it should be sale now and then sale request. So it will be done like that. Then this is the one that I'm going to pass. Since make it await. It's asynchronous. Makes sense. Then because it has to pass this sold the the child one, which is sold items. So we need to edit our sale profile for that. So let's go to the main and then automapper and then profile. So we need to specify the, as you can see this one, it needs to be request instead of response. Also, same with this one, should be request. Alright, so okay. Then let's map because it's different name. We're going to map this one to this one, but it cannot because it's different name, right? Variable name. So we're going to do, I mean, that model name. I'm going to use that for member and then object O is sold. Then oh, from okay, let's make it bigger. Then this source. Then so that so that's what will be a map now. Then we still need something in here because we need to register the repositories to our service collection. It's going to have an error here the moment we continue this one because we're using dependency injection. So what we have to do is to go to our service collection registries and then add that injection. Just check my OBS. It seems it's working. So services that add function and then by repository this one. Okay. So then the series of titles. Sige, sige mamaya lagay ko ha. Then let's also inject the service. So this time, scope naman for the service. So it is restricted for every HTTP call. Should be this order. Others order. Okay. So we need to experience by order service. Yes. Lisa, dito, dito, dito. Ay, spray pala gusto mo? Ano? Like to guys, ah. Sige, kuha mo na doon. So, have this, and then, pieces. So, after that, it's remove this unused. Then just copy here, then paste it in here. So that will just expose this interface, not our implementation. All right. So that makes sense, I believe. Then go back to our, okay. Okay, so it fixed now. So the error was gone. And then we also need to add the auto mapper, and the loop validation. In order to do that, it says auto mapper, then assembly. Okay. All the set profile now under the assembly will be injected. So no need to specify just like this. Once it's enough, no need to do like that because it's already registering all the existing profile, which is derived from this profile. Then Fluent Validations registers that Fluent Validation. Fluent Validation containing then that save validator. So again, no need to add it all like that because once detected this uh, single validator, which has this one, everything will be registered. Okay, this in our scenario, this two file with abstract validator. Okay, good now. What's next? This one will work now. What we're gonna do is to let's just create purchasing. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So from here, we can inject our IC, our service, I for the that's HTTP get customer recording card. Yes. Yeah, that's for now. Okay. That, that is working. So I'm going to run this, but I'm going to default with this control. So in order to do that, yeah, I'm going here to tools, launch settings, and I'm going to look up with HTTPS. Once I click this, I want to direct to API followed by order, and that will be the default. So it goes through here. It will get to this HTTP get by default. So let's try. Mm-hmm. Doesn't return because all the HTTP get. Ah, I see. So because we need to add the the services that add content here because it's MVC. For right now. So, all right, that is working. Cool. All right, let's keep going in here. I think I'm going to create another assembly with this name and yes, actually our layered application has been completed already, but we'll just show you how you can utilize the validation. Okay, customer input. Yeah, to the static. Let's run them. That to add. Let's this one to do this domain. Just with the cell request. Yes. use a getter. Okay. Then we have first, specify the was purchase. Then we say now customer name, return. Say it's the quantity maybe 10 to the price of $10. So the description, say 50. So yeah, let's add another three, then copy and paste. So, description, show me the this book, Bible, this is $3. Then click no, yeah, it's 51, 15. Gonna do one more. Go to the client or purchasing. I'm gonna add the test. Then after the order controller, what I want is the moment I run the application, I want it to get added. It's supposed to be post, but in order to show it immediately, I'm going to use the HTTP, right? To do that, that this order. Then that customer input, then that just data, followed by the sell request. Okay, make it a wait request. So let's update this. This instead. Let's make it save. Okay. I'm gonna run it now. Maybe it's better to have a breakpoint. Let's just review. And what then that run the application. Okay, so this was it. 11. And as you can see, we have the date direction and then the date of purchase together with the items. Okay, goes to our services application layers, and once F11 goes to our repositories. Okay, so it's see here, we call this, and yeah, it should add now to the database. Okay, right. Then let's continue. As you can see here, it generated the ID. So once we continue, the ID is passed because it is reference type. All right, this is reference. So you can see here now, this one is not because it's static. It won't be changed. All right. Then once continue, saves. Okay. All right. So let's go to the database and see. I'm gonna select. Let's see. We have the customer name and then take purchase. Let's go to the sold items. Select that. Let's see that. So it's working. Okay. So our layer now is done, but I'm going to show you some of the validation, how it can handle, maybe to make it fast using the assembly. Okay. Instead of this API, I'm going to create a separate video for creating a code using the API. Lagay mo muna dyan. Okay. So maybe it's better to yeah, I think I'm going to create the let's serve the automapper, right? Let's serve the automapper already because it has the request object, sale request object to a sale model. Nak, may ginagawa si Daddy, Nak. Hindi mo lang dyan. Yan lang yan, dyan lang yan. Punta ka na doon. Okay, so I think now I'm going to create a console application in order to show you the way it validates. Okay, so I'm going to create it now. Console app workplace console app. Let's see if it's still working. As soon as it's still working, so I'm gonna control that, and I want to convert to the program. Okay, then yang pasuyo mo na siya, yang start the application. The structure is not necessary. Let's add the test data too. After that, then let's do the validation. Let's see if it is validated or this Fluent validation is working. Yeah, yes. going to do a dependency injection so that we can have an access for the. In order to do that, we can do this. No, yang pasuyo mo na yan, si Ana. Ako na din. Ano ba yan? Say hi. Say hi ka. Say hi. Say hi ka muna. Hi. 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 Dalayan ko lang saglit si Daddy habang nagbe-video. So, pwedeng ganito. No, okay. Sabi mo, okay? Ay, wag mo. But you need to pass it. Where's my cellphone? Lobat? Yun lang. Sige, bango ikaw ah. Hmm. Punta ka na doon, bilis at real ano na to, recording. Bango ka na doon. Punta ka doon. PJ, pasuyo nga yung cellphone yan. So instead of doing another, you know, creating of object repository, what are we going to do is, diba? What I'm going to do is I'm gonna use the dependency injection, okay? Here we already have a set of injection here, so all I have to do is to call this registrar. So first, what I'm gonna do is, let me just comment that, and I'm going to create a builder. Service services that where this, yeah, that after that, and then temporarily services that saying that builder providers, we're gonna copy it and make it available, but in camel case. Then after that, then just using file scope, then create scope. Yeah, okay, this time we can do it now like that. Okay, service provider and then get required service, which is this one. All right. Then now we can um, call the function now, place order like that. So let's test it. Uh, I'm gonna use the customer. So let's create another customer now. State. Let's put this data. Then create another customer. Say customer two inputs. And this order will be here. It's Liza. And he loves focus to take one. Then we bought it yesterday. Then we have Let's melt this bit. Okay, 100. So I'm gonna use that. The dependency mistake. After using all that, using the sales request, customer to data sales request. Okay, or then let's have a console that big automatic section. Okay, let's run it now. Put the thing up. Yeah, let's have breakpoint. It's gonna give an instance of service at 10. Then it's gonna register collection. I think we're getting error in here because the app setting is not already set in purchase console app. As we can see, when build configuration file app setting location was not found and it's not optional. So we need to add that. To do that, all we have to do is add new item. This one. This one. Then don't forget this, just remove the default and then right click, then properties. Every time you build the console application, it needs to be in content, so it will be included to build when you copy if newer. Okay, so that it will copy to the bin every time you build it. Like that. It will be existing there. The program will copy it there. Then we need to add the connection string. So default connection. Then user ID. It's full screen. Then for queries DB string. Yeah, it's from yes. To do it, it should do it now. Let's go to the beta to make sure purchase and database. Let's just copy and paste the same as some typings. Or to do it, let's run it again. The breakpoints. The error must be gone. Okay, see there. It's been done. Let's go to connection string. So fetch our connection string there, the one that I just typed. And yeah, it registered the repository. then the service, and then the mapper, and then the fluent validation. Okay. Then the service provider, the scope, and then as you can see here, you can check the auto mapper and then the repository. And then place order. Yes, yes. As you can see here, then Lisa, and then the two items that Lisa ordered and sold to her. Then since this one is reference type, currently there's no ID, right? But once go here in entity framework when add async, then save. So it generates ID there, and then since it's reference type, it has ID value too. So it's saved. Okay. So now, what if there's an error on the data? So it should validate, right? I think we have a long video now, but anyway, um, for those of you who are looking for a layered infrastructure sample, so you're gonna use it. You can use it in a real project too. So this time we're going to add a validation. So let's add another customer input, but this time say this is customer invalid input. In real time, guys, the input of customer uh, is not like you're creating a class, but rather, of course, interacting with the user interface by a user. So this one is for them only. So what I'm gonna do now is make it null. I remove the customer, make it empty, then remove this because it's required. Also the description and then the quantity. So now going back to the console application, and then I will add a validation here. Then I use this uh, var set var validator for to new fail validator. So it is validator var validator solve is equal to validator that validate. So we need that while request the customer invalid input, right? Save it. Then we will pass it in the sales validator here. Okay. So it's gonna tell if all the data is valid or not. All the data is valid, it should be save 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 the request. This one. Okay. And else the data is invalid. So it should the in the meantime, let's use the property name followed by the error message. Okay, it seems it's good. It's into okay, then run it. This with the break point. It's going to break again. Okay, because now, as we can see, it's not valid. Yeah, so it will go here. And then we see there's a count 5. So this is the error. Purchase date is required, customer is required, purchase name is required, description is required. So it should be customer name though, but it makes sense still. Yeah, it will add the error message. So let's just continue. And as you can see here, so this is the error that we're getting through that uh, Fluent validation. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna correct it. Okay, so we need to specify the purchase date, customer date, and the other one. So let's go back here. But I think instead of using this, let's create another class, which let's name it valid input. It's like our other example. Let's specify the purchase date. And then the name is Gideon. So he likes mango. Mango. Uh, uh, up, skip, skip the forward. If you are in USD quantity, just add okay. Seems okay now. Customer input. Let's go back to the console application. Let's change this to be valid. Let's try it again. And then let's have a breakpoint here. Oh, nothing. Okay, good thing there. We're closed, guys. We're closed. Purchase, run the console application now. Then see, it's valid now because I fixed those that are required. Save. Got that. Save now. So when you select here, you can see, all right, it has this now. select this, yeah, collect. Yeah, you see it now. Oh, it's working with the console application together with the validation. So last, I'm going to display it, all the order in Get API. Let's go to the purchasing, set it to startup. Then let's go here. Let's create another function where public using get all for the okay. Then after that, but okay, so that I'm going to set this sync. This time I'm not gonna use the filter, so I make it now. But you see here, the stop off. I'm gonna include the tables solver. Put that else, and then make it result. Let's go here. Just copy fix this. With some things. So, okay, then this one should be safe. Okay, and now I want to pass the total count together with the data that we wanted in uh, sale response. As you remember here, we have this sale response. I have to convert it to have this. Okay, let me just take the mapper. So then the so I'm not here. I'm not here. Here, here, here. Then let's map from here now. Let's go back to the orders service. And then file stay response here. The response. Then delete the picture. Then delete what the result. Okay, I think we're gonna copy this one to save me some typings. But instead of ones, oh, since it's I enumerable, so let's make it enumerable or close. Just to add it in. Yeah, there. Close guys, and then going to make it straight. So it's just the you what you want to display versus the total count, followed by so that it, yeah, gonna pass it here now. So let's run it. Maybe be able to have a breakpoint. So F11, as you can see, you get here. Okay, that's the result. See the data contains the sales person for those to buy items and then the count, total count, three. Then it's just F10 is converted into sales response to the sold item that was properly converted to. Well, there you go. You got the data now. It's JSON. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you learn a lot. See you on my next video. Oh, still na. Okay, bye.